What about dental assistants? Okay, so I know I have at least 2 dental assistants in here because I've worked with them. So I put a lot of information in here about kind of what I went through to become a dentist, and it's going to be different to become a hygienist, and as you guys know, it's going to be different to become a dental assistant. But what you will find is in dentistry, there is an entire industry in the dental field that has nothing to do with putting your hands in people's mouths. So, but I am going to just talk a little bit about myself here. Let's see here. So this is where I was born. This is where I grew up. Little town in Huntsville, Utah. Population of about 550 people, and it's probably about 551 now that 20 or 41 years later. So, not a lot of growth there. This is my high school, Weber High School. We were the Weber Warriors. Not that that matters, but I graduated in 2002. I was the Zions Founder Scholar, so I got a scholarship to Weber State. It is Weber, not Weber, in case you guys were wondering. I know it looks like Weber, but this is Weber State. So this is where I did all my pre-doctoral, my undergraduate learning. About 32,000 students attend there every year, and that's where I started in 2002. So fall of 2002, I started taking classes there. I thought I wanted to go into accounting and then go to law school. And by the way, if you have any questions about anything, feel free to interrupt me at any time. Raise your hand or just yell out if I don't see you. So let's go back here. When I started taking accounting classes, I was really good at math, and so I thought that's why I wanted to be an accountant. But I realized that I hated accounting, especially the classes. After my first semester, I kind of see that's not a great map, but I stole it from Google. So in 2005, I came home from Brazil, and I started working as a pipe layer. Anybody know what a pipe layer is? Anybody been a pipe layer? I didn't think so, but so basically I worked for an excavation company. We laid water lines, sewer lines, drainage. We did all sorts of digging, lots of dirt. So that's what I did, and I had done that before I went to Brazil, and the company that I worked for hired me back on, and I knew that I didn't want to do that forever. So not that there's anything wrong with it, and it is something that needs to be done. It's a great career, really, but it's not something that I wanted to do. Like a smart person, I quit my job, knowing that I was going to go back to school, and I met my wife, and we got married about 3 months later. So, yeah. So, and we're still together 20 years later. So neither of us had jobs when we got married, and so, which is always smart. But I went back to Weber State and started my education again. So I didn't quite know what I wanted to do. I knew that I was good at math. I was really good at math, and I loved science. So I loved everything from archaeology to physics to chemistry. So I liked doing all of that. I was kind of a nerd. Some of you probably are too. I mean, or you wouldn't be here. If you're taking biology, you're probably a little bit of a nerd. So I decided to kind of look into careers that I could use a science background for. So I seriously thought about going to medical school, pharmacy school, and dental school as I kind of looked through the career options that I would have if I did science. And so I got a job as a dental assistant, and I started working as a pharmacy technician. So I did that while I was in school, and I decided that I would become a dentist. Well, I didn't really have anybody that knew how to help me become a dentist. I went to my counselor at the college. She gave me some very little help. she basically, when I came out from her office with the meeting, she basically told me that I needed to take calculus. Well, I had already taken calculus in high school and had credits for calculus. So I realized that there wasn't a lot of information about how to get into the dental field, how to become a dentist. And so I kind of started trying to do my own research, and I found this book. This book is, so if you're even considering, I think there was one person back there was considering becoming a dentist, I would buy this book. I think it's less than $100, very well worth it. I took all this information straight from this link here. This book is what basically gives you all the knowledge you need to get into dental school. So each dental school in the United States is represented in the book, and there's a couple pages. It gives you all the demographics about the schools, race, gender, GPA, admission test scores. It's all in there, the average scores, so you can kind of have an idea of what you need to do to get into a specific dental school. So that's what I did, and so I started looking through the schools, kind of seeing where I would match, where I would be a good fit, and so I found several schools that I thought I would be good to apply to. So